Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope all is well. So, last week was pretty rough, and for me in particular, it's been rough on my family. But it was a good reminder for me this week to understand and check in on the way that I deal with hurt and stress and just sensory overload. So for me, I recognize when I go numb in my life, or right before I go numb. And I become really good at the indicators of how that happens. And generally for me, it's becoming a workaholic, or I dive into whatever it may be, just to keep my mind off of things. And what happens, I dig so deep into whatever I'm doing that I forget to deal with my emotions involved. And before, it used to just pile up so much that I became numb. And I liken it to hoarding. So I would just do something to keep myself busy, and then I would collect all of these emotions, hurt, pain, all sadness. I would just collect all of these emotions. And when I became numb, there was no space for me to rest my happiness on. There was no space to rest my joy on. And eventually, all of my emotions had to come out some way, right? So they would come out in anger, or they would come out in some kind of way. And there was a time when I was forced to do anger management. And I'm not an angry person. And none of you know me to be an angry person. But I had to go to anger management at some point. And it was really eye-opening to me about how I deal with my emotions, because I just never did. And it gave me tools to carry with me about how not to deal with anger, not only how I deal with anger, but to deal with all of my emotions, and to deal with them, and to really understand, to get at the root of what I'm feeling at any given time, and to talk my way through it, right? Or to give myself space to do that. So now whenever I am in a disagreement with somebody, I take time to just, back off and give myself space to understand what I'm feeling. Or if I feel sadness, I allow myself space to do so. And that really came to light in dealing with my mom's passing. It took me years to deal with that grief, because I never really dug deep into what I felt about it. And I think that's true for a lot of people. We just go on and we become numb, and we never really deal with our pain and our stress and our emotions and everything that goes along with that. So I just think it's really important, especially in these times when all of this information and all of this stuff is just really thrown at us, and we don't really deal with the emotions associated with it, to understand for ourselves the trigger for us becoming numb, because in a sense, it's a way of checking out in life. And I wrote a post earlier this week, and was that a couple days ago? I can't remember when I did it, but it was really a reminder for me and to those that are part of my community to remember your focus, and to remember your goals in life, to remember the purpose that you set out for yourself, to remember all the things that you look forward to with your family, or anything of the like, to remember the things that you are engaging in and are gaining momentum with in your life, to focus on those things, and in doing so, taking the time to really come through your emotions and really feel them at their core, and not allow them to pile up within you so much so that you become numb. So I'm going to leave that with you all this week, to carry it into this week, this next week, and upcoming months, because it's going to get crazy. We all know that. But yes, take time and understand the triggers for yourself and not dealing with your emotions. And just dealing with the numbness of life. So with that said, find your space of peace in your home or wherever you are. And just take a few moments to center. And in this time, allow yourself to close your eyes. And just do a quick body scan from the bottoms of your feet to the crown of your head. Take a moment to understand how you feel in this moment. Take a moment to feel any space in your body where you feel tension. And just breathe into those spaces. Just allow yourself to allow your intention of facing your emotions, of walking into your emotions, giving yourself space to feel your emotions in a 360-degree view. To face your feelings head on. And when you've made room for your intention, allow yourself 3 deep breaths, inhaling to the count of 4 and exhaling to the count of 7. Reconnect with your breath. Sinking into this moment and relaxing with every second. And if you're feeling anything in this moment, take this opportunity to work through that emotion. through that feeling. Give yourself space to name that emotion and to draw attention to it. Give it room to grow, give it room to flow. Sometimes we're so driven and caught up in a lot of our moments that we want to just let our emotions go and let our feelings go, and we don't really deal with them. But in this moment, we give our emotions and our feelings the space to come to full fruition. Allow them to come out. It's okay to cry in this moment. There's no right or wrong in this space. Just giving ourselves the freedom to truly feel in this moment, to show ourselves love, to show ourselves grace. It's in these times when we allow ourselves to become whole that we can effectively give back to other people in our lives as well. You're welcome to show yourselves love in this moment and to be fully present. We don't have to be Superman or Superwoman in this moment. But we can be human in this space. Take a deep breath in and out. Again. Last time. Reconnect with your breath. we conclude this meditation, just take a few moments to remind yourself that you can take all the time that you need throughout this week to give yourself the freedom to feel, to process whatever you need to do to be yourself, to be whole, to be fully present. And when you're ready to open your eyes, go ahead and do so. Thank you for sharing this space with me. I hope you all have amazing weeks. And just allow yourself the grace to express what you need to let go of what you need to, and to fully feel all of your emotions and your feelings. Take care.